Imagine two couples, same apartment building, same floor, both 36 years old. One couple makes $7,000 more per year than the other. But here's the twist. The couple making less money is ahead by $280,000 in net worth. How is that even mathematically possible? Walk into the higher earning couple's apartment and you'll see it immediately. A brand new $74,000 kitchen renovation, a leased luxury SUV in the parking garage, Amazon boxes stacked by the front door. They look rich, but their retirement account has $61,000 in it, and they are dreading opening their mail. The other couple? They drive a paid-off Subaru. Their kitchen still has the original 2009 cabinets, and they are casually looking at a retirement calculator that says they can quit working by age 51. That $280,000 gap didn't come from an inheritance. It didn't come from a lucky crypto bet. It came from avoiding 9 very specific purchases that most people in their 30s consider completely normal. Because here is the one math rule that changes everything. Every single dollar you spend in your 30s costs you roughly $7 to $8 in retirement wealth by the time you reach 65. If you want to buy your freedom back, here are the 9 things you need to stop buying right now. Number 1, buying too much house. Now, I'm not saying don't buy a house. I'm talking about the upgrade trap that hits almost everyone in their 30s. It sounds like this. We're having kids, we need a backyard, and the bank says we can technically afford the $500,000 house instead of the $350,000. Here is the brutal reality. Nearly 18 million American families are currently what experts call house poor. Housing is eating more than 30% of their income, not because they bought a mansion, because they bought a normal house that choked out every bit of their financial breathing room. If you invest the monthly difference between a $350,000 house and a $500,000 house over 30 years, it can grow to roughly $1.7 million. When you buy the maximum house the bank allows, you're not buying a home, you're buying a mortgage with decorating privileges, and you will be working relentlessly just to maintain walls you are too stressed to enjoy. Number 2, the luxury car upgrade. Right now, the average new car payment in America is hovering around $748 a month, and people are stretching these loans out for 7 years. A $45,000 car will lose about 60% of its value in just 5 years. You are paying top dollar plus heavy interest for something that will soon be worth $18,000. It is not an investment. It is wealth destruction with heated seats and a backup camera. Take the difference between financing a brand new car and buying a solid certified used one. Invest that money over 20 years. You would have over $150,000. Your future self does not care what you drove in 2026. They care whether they have to keep working until they're 70. Number 3, the whole life insurance trap. This one usually hits right after you have your first child. You sit down with a friendly agent who tells you that whole life insurance protects your family and works like a savings account. It sounds incredibly responsible. It is also a terrible deal. A $500,000 term life policy for a healthy 30-year-old, $26 to $50 a month. The whole life version of the same coverage, around $440 a month. Where does that extra money go? Mostly into the agent's commission. The so-called savings portion of your whole life policy barely grows at 2 to 3% a year, while the stock market has historically averaged 10%. Buy cheap term life insurance to protect your kids. Invest the massive monthly difference yourself. It really is that simple. Number 4, the private school guilt trip. This one is going to step on some toes. Private K through 12 tuition. Every parent wants the best for their kids, but the average private school costs $15,000 a year. Elite day schools, $33,000. Here is what large-scale educational studies have actually found. When you control for a family's income and education level, the academic advantages of private school completely disappear. What your kids actually need is a stable home and a present and engaged parent. If you take that $15,000 a year and invest it instead, you will have enough to pay for their college education in full and retire early yourself. The best gift you can give your child isn't a school with a Latin motto. It's a parent who isn't financially drowning. Numbers 5 and 6. Losing money home renovations and weekend liabilities. Renovation Television has convinced us that dropping $149,000 on an upscale kitchen is a smart investment. It is not. Nationally, you get back roughly 39 cents for every dollar you spend on a luxury kitchen remodel when you sell your home. Adding a swimming pool, it can actually subtract value from your property while costing thousands every single year to maintain. Fix what's broken, but do not blow your retirement on quartz countertops. And boats. Oh, boats.
The average boat costs $42,000 to purchase and up to $20,000 a year to maintain. It gets used for an average of just 20 days a year. You are paying $1,000 a day to go boating. If you love the water, rent a boat for the weekend. Let someone else pay the repair bills. Number 7 and 8. Extended warranties and brand name everything. The extended warranty industry is a $147 billion transfer of wealth from anxious consumers to very happy corporations. Over 60% of people who buy a warranty spend more on the warranty than they ever get back in repairs. Take that money, put it in an emergency fund, and self-insure. Now, brand names. Did you know that a bottle of generic ibuprofen is legally and medically identical to name brand Advil, but the name brand costs 73% more? You are paying for their marketing budget. That is it. Studies show that simply switching to store brand groceries and household basics saves the average family $2,500 a year. Invested over 30 years, that's $250,000. Surrendered because you wanted a recognizable logo on your pasta box. And finally, number 9, subscription creep. If I asked you right now how much you spend on monthly subscriptions, you'd probably guess around $111. The actual average, $273 a month. You are paying for the streaming service you used once in February, the meditation app you downloaded during a stressful Tuesday, the gym membership you haven't used since January, because canceling it requires showing up in person and facing the guilt. Cutting just $200 a month in unused subscriptions and investing that money instead can generate over $240,000 in 30 years. Go check your bank statements today, not tomorrow, today. Look, the people in their 30s who look the richest are often the ones most trapped. Every choice they made, the BMW, the kitchen remodel, the private school, felt completely normal at the time, reasonable even. But stacked together, those choices bought them a delayed retirement date, a life spent working longer than they ever wanted to. Real financial freedom isn't about looking wealthy. It is the feeling of opening your mail without your heart racing. It is looking at your future and knowing that you have the option to walk away from a job you hate in your 50s because you don't have to work anymore. Your 30s are your prime wealth building years. The window is open right now. Don't trade your future freedom for stuff you won't even care about 5 years from now. Start today. Your 50-year-old self is counting on the decisions you make this week.